Hey, what do you say? The Wi-Fi is strong today. Or at least, metaphorically speaking, it is. Because I, for one, was trying to watch both Montreal, Philadelphia, and Detroit, Chicago today on various streams. It was not working all too well, man. I don't know if it's my Wi-Fi, personally. I think my Wi-Fi is pretty good here in the household. But the streaming services that I was calling upon to provide me with the games today were both kind of choppy and kind of laggy and auto-refreshing over and over again because, regional blackouts here in the Vancouver area. Can't watch the Red Wings game on redwings.com because I'm not in Detroit. Can't watch Montreal and Philadelphia on TSN on my TV because I'm not in Quebec. So it was a journey to try and find the available streams for these games. The Red Wings one isn't even complete yet. There's 2 minutes left. But because I wanted to talk about folks on both of my second and third favorite teams, the Habs and the Red Wings, this is not going to be a full-on game recap video like yesterday's Pittsburgh-Montreal video happened to be. Instead, we're focusing on all the highs, because the Habs defeat the Philadelphia Flyers 4-2, and right now the Wings have a 3-2 lead over Chicago in a game where they admittedly should have had a lot more goals. It's all Arvid Soderblom's fault that the Wings were held back as much as they were. But the Montreal Canadiens game is the first one of these two to finish up, which is why we're going to dive into it first. The Habs walking away with some pretty strong Wi-Fi. Both Florian Xhekaj and Arber Xhekaj scoring goals in really big ways. Their mom, Simona Xhekaj, making the 6-hour drive all the way to the Bell Center to watch this hockey game. It's the very first time both of these guys were in the same Habs sweater in a hockey game against the National Hockey League team, and much to the delight of the Xhekaj family as well as all of us Canadiens fans watching at home, both of these guys made an impact, they both had strong games, and they both scored goals. Now, that wasn't the first goal that went in, though, because the first goal for Montreal came literally 1 minute in. This is what we're talking about, baby. Montreal hockey is back. It's Nick Suzuki on the rush, down the right side, back over to the middleman. It's Hudson. He feeds it across to the left, and Cole Caulfield gets on one knee, and he buries the one-time drive past the Philadelphia goalie Samuel Ersson. A beautiful 1-0 goal, and a taste of what's to come for Montreal. That is the first line for you, baby, getting back in the swing of things. Florian Xhekaj then made things 2-0 about 9 minutes later, assisted by Tyler Thorpe and Luke Tuck. As the puck gets sent into the right side corner, it then finds itself back out to Xhekaj in the face-off circle. He shoots, he scores. Honestly, kind of a weak goal from Samuel Ersson's POV. I think he probably should be able to stop a shot like that, but he didn't. So Florian gets the goal, makes it 2-0, a really big pop in the arena for an underrated potential Canadiens starting player this upcoming year. Florian also had himself a fight, as did Luke Tuck. It was definitely a physically inclined game. That's Rick Tocchet hockey for you, baby. The Philadelphia Flyers trying to go out there and impose physically. The Canadiens, though, definitely biting back. Especially in the late third period, I feel like the referees just kind of put their whistles away and just let the boys play. It was kind of uncomfortable, especially since it was a preseason game, but still, it happened. The Flyers got 2 goals in the second period, Anthony Richard and Owen Tippett. By the way, Christian Dvorak assisting on the Tippett power play goal. There you go, Christian. Hopefully Philadelphia treats him well, and Tocchet hockey treats him well. But also scoring in the second period was none other than Nick Suzuki, off of a really nice rush with Slafkovsky and Caulfield. Caulfield has the puck on the right side. He chips it off the boards in for Slafkovsky, who then throws it across the middle for Suzuki, who then takes a really weird across the body, across the slot shot and buries it by the Philadelphia goaltender. It's Kolosov at this point. What a weird angle for a goal, but what a brilliant shot either way. I'm just kind of looking at Suzuki and thinking, how do you get that elevation coming in on that angle, shooting on that side of the goalie? It's so interesting. Arber Xhekaj then gets himself the next goal. It's the 4-2 goal in the third period. Empty net, shorthanded goal on a really nice penalty kill. Arber had a bunch of really good clears, and then inevitably he feeds off of a broken passing play by Philly and drives it towards the empty net, scores it up, makes it 4-2. That's the second Xhekaj goal on the night. Of course, his brother scored earlier, and it was a really nice moment for everybody in the Bell Center. 4-2 Montreal is your final. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below how things went. Now, the Detroit Red Wings and Chicago Blackhawks game had just wrapped up as I am talking into this microphone, and there's one name who absolutely stands out above the rest. It is none other than Emmitt Finnie. Red Wings fans, I think it might be time to start this discourse. Is Emmitt Finnie an underrated Red Wing to be in this upcoming season? Is he capable of making the team? Oh, it's going to be all about how he shows off in the preseason games. He showed off well in the red versus white. He showed off well in the prospect games against Dallas. And now he gets 2 points against Chicago? A beautiful through-the-legs pass on the power play to set up Carter Mazur on the back door. Such a brilliant play there by Emmitt Finnie. I mean, he gets the puck down low, you think it's a perfect angle for him to shoot, and then he tosses it back through the legs for Carter Mazur, beating the Blackhawks goaltender Arvid Soderblom, who, by the way, had 40 saves in this game. The fact that it was a 3-2 Red Wings win, but the Red Wings outshot the Blackhawks by more than double, 43-17, that was absolutely ridiculous. Good on Soderblom for the game that he played tonight, but man, Emmitt Finnie able to capitalize and take advantage here. Connor Bedard tied things up in the second period with a power play one-time slap shot. I mean, that's classic Connor Bedard for you there. Sam Rinzel and Bedard going back and forth. Inevitably, Bedard unleashes the 1T, beating out the Red Wings goaltender there, Sebastian Cossa. Then you had yourselves Nate Danielson, who made things 2-1 Detroit. He's able to tip in a William Wallinder shot from long range, getting it by Soderblom. Then in the third, Wyatt Kaiser ties things up 6 minutes in, and it's kind of a rough game for Detroit considering the fact they're getting all these opportunities and all these chances in zone time, but the Blackhawks tie the game on a long-range shot. Eventually, though, it is Emmitt Finnie with about 8 minutes to go in the third period, who ends up scoring a really nice goal assisted by Ian Mitchell and Michael Brandsteg-Nygård. Mitchell drives it towards the slot, Brandsteg-Nygård takes the shot, and the rebound is right there for Emmitt Finnie, who's crawling around on the back door. He ends up getting it to go and giving the Red Wings the win, 3-2. Chicago didn't really look that great, I would say, but then again, you know, it's Chicago. I don't know how much people are really expecting out of them. Only 2 goaltenders used in this Blackhawks and Red Wings game. Soderblom, as we had said, looked great. Sebastian Cossa, I mean, he stopped 15 out of 17 shots against. It's hard to say that he really could have been better, but then again, 882 save percentage is not the best. It's hard to stop a Connor Bedard one-timer, although the longer range shot from Wyatt Kaiser, you probably want to stop that. And then going back over to the Montreal Canadiens game, Jakub Dobeš looked pretty good, I would say. He stopped all 9 shots that he faced. Kaapo Kähkönen, however, despite the really nice saves that he had in the third, he had a breakaway, short-handed opportunity that he ended up swatting away. I think some of the goals that kept on going in on Kähkönen, you kind of don't want to see those go in. Just the shot selection and where they're from. He didn't really ignite much confidence, I would say. I mean, this is definitely an AHL caliber guy for Montreal, and that's okay. Philadelphia, on the other hand, rolled with 2 goalies as well, Samuel Ersson and Alexei Kolosov. Ersson let in 2 goals on 9 shots against, so definitely not a great save percentage on his behalf. Anyways, standouts for today, I'm talking about, of course, the Canadiens' first line. We're talking about the Wi-Fi. And in Detroit, how can you not go out there and acknowledge Emmitt Finnie and what he was able to do tonight? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below about today's Red Wings and Canadiens games. If you enjoyed this video, like it up. If you did not enjoy, then please hit that dislike button. Comment section is your floor that helps out with the algorithm as well. I really appreciate it. I hope you enjoyed this video. And bye.